There's some words in American English that just have a reputation for being difficult. And today I want to show you a strategy to help make those words a little bit easier to pronounce in your life so you don't have to be afraid of them, you don't have to be scared of them, and you don't have to be super self-conscious about them the next time you talk. Hey guys, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to your daily American English pronunciation show. Wake up, American. We're here Monday through Friday, typically around 8 a.m. Today we had to be a little bit early because I had to help out my wife to bring you your 5 to 10 minutes of pronunciation practice every single day, because that is what it takes if you are serious about pronunciation. You got to show up for yourself every single day for a little bit. You know, it's not like you have to do an hour every time or 2 hours every time, but hey, can you do like 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day? This stream is here to help with that. To guide you in this process, there is me. Hello, my name is Jeff. It rhymes with breath. That's one of the 4 keys to a natural sound in American English pronunciation, including placement, pitch, breath. Trying to weaken your consonant sounds and strengthen your vowel sounds. And today we're going to be using our model word literally to talk about how to sound more natural in American English. Literally is a little bit intimidating because it has a lot of potentially heavy consonant sounds if you're not careful. It has the L sound. It has a fast D sound. That's why it's not litter, it's litter. Has that R sound followed by more L's. And so what can often happen is the consonants can overwhelm the vowel sounds. So you end up with something like literally or something like that, which sounds really muffled and closed off. Or you may be just pronouncing a regular T sound like literally. That's another possibility of things that can happen. Or another option altogether is also that what can happen too is your placement just gets really high, like literally, and things like that. So whenever you have a new word that you're trying to say, good morning to Sam, great to see you, sir. Whenever you have a word you're learning, what you want to do is you want to try to focus on the vowel sounds first. So like we start off with a short I sound like eh. So we want to make sure that it's sounding good, especially because that's our stress syllable. So that means the pitch on that is going to be a little higher. Eh. Then it's going to be followed by an sounds like eh, Then we have pretty much a dark L sound, which we can almost treat as a vowel. So like eh, oh, eh, oh. That's going to be our pattern pretty much. Just we want to hold the eh longer and higher pitch, and then we want to drop in pitch on the other. So like errol. Can you just do that with me? Errol. And you may notice that my lips aren't necessarily doing a ton of work there. So for when I say that, errol, see how my lips aren't really moving? Errol. The back of my tongue is doing the majority of the work, and even that's not moving a ton. Errol. As it gets from the I to the the back of the tongue rises a little bit, and that's going to be your primary movement. Air. And then when it gets to O, it's going to drop a little bit more. Errol. So the back of the tongue is low. That's basically your movement there. And then you're going to finish with the E sound. E. Early. So if we can get those vowel sounds to sound that clear when we say the word, we'll be in good shape. Okay, so when we say early, now let's just try to add all the consonants back in. Really, the primary one is just going to be that initial L. You can use a dark L, so I can actually tip my tongue down. And I can use a fast D sound. It's like early, leather, early, literally. Let's try saying that 3 times. Literally. Sorry for the spike. That's what the tip of my tongue pretty much down against my bottom front tooth the entire time. Literally. Okay. If you find that still a little tricky, you can alternate between the vowels in the word. It's like literally, and then keep going from there. As you do that, some other things to watch out for would also be, for instance, when you get like a dark L with an E sound, to make sure your placement stays down. We don't want to say lee, like literally, 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 literally. If something like that happens to you, what that means is that your placement is going high on that final E sound. So you want to watch out for that. So again, it's not literally, it's literally. Try to keep everything relatively loose through your lower jaw and your throat. Imagine your throat's like this big. There's lots of air moving through. This is going to be true also for similar words to the word literally. For instance, like regularly. If you find that to be hard, try just saying regular. If you find that to be hard, you can just say the vowels like hour, hour, hour. And then you can say with the consonants back in. It's like hour, regular, hour, regular, hour, regular. And again, a dark L sound on that. And then you can add the lee back in. It's like hourly, regularly, hourly, regularly, hourly, regularly, 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 regularly. Focus, as always, on the vowels, not so much on the consonant sounds. I see Sam has a question. Before we get to the question note, just a quick note, guys. We have a program called Mission English, which just is introduced a lot of big changes. And I just want to talk about that really quick for people who may be interested. So if you're interested in having one-on-one time with me, and you're also interested in just, studying pronunciation a bit every single day, and if you'd like to pay for just the cost of a single price, but actually get like 15 lessons a week now, this is your opportunity. So in Mission English, this is our schedule. These are all New York times. So we meet at 9:30 in the morning today. We meet at 10 a.m. today, and then we meet at 1:30 today. Tomorrow we're going to be at 9:30. We're going to meet at 10. We're going to meet at 1:30 for one-on-one sessions with students, and then we're going to meet at 7:30. And you can see all these times. So basically, again, with our new sessions, we are meeting with students up to 60 times a month. A lot of times it may not be quite that high, but we're guaranteeing between 40 to 60 classes a month. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, you want to know, are you doing these pronunciation things with placement and breath and pitch and weakening your consonant sounds? If you're doing that successfully, what words are causing you issues? I encourage you to check out our Mission English program. I think you'll really enjoy it. We have free examples on the YouTube channel that you can find. But if that sounds like something you're interested in, please check out fluentamerican.com/Mission English. A note that is currently $40 a month, and that price is going to go up again soon. So this is just an introductory price because we introduced a lot of new things that students have already said they like a lot. So I hope that's something that interests you. Hello to Milad. Thank you for stopping by, Milad. All right, I do have to head out in a moment, but let's get to this question really quick. Sam asks, is it possible to say now as sound, like now, ow, now? Like the one thing I would say is that you might end up really nasally if you use that type sound. Okay, it may cause your placement to go really high. I would personally recommend using an ow sound, but could you be understood and say it? Maybe. I mean, anything's possible. I would say try it out, see how it goes for you in your interactions with people. But in general, I would recommend more of an ow sound. I think ow will help you keep your placement down and be a little less nasally, personally. All right, guys, I do have to run, but hey, thank you for spending some time with me. Look, there's a million pronunciation resources out there that you can turn to, and you probably do, which is great. But I'm glad that our channel is a resource that is one you feel confident in using. I hope you guys have a good day, have a good night, and a good afternoon. I'll see you all later. You guys take care. Bye.